Welcome back to the shadows, my devoted listeners. Tonight we measure the cost of a life lived without conscience, where every heartbeat is borrowed time. Tonight's tale follows a man whose time didn't run out naturally, it was foreclosed upon. Because some debts, my darlings, are paid in heartbeats.
Evan Crane believed every person had a price. At 53, he controlled an $800 million corporation and 12,000 employees. Investors praised him. Competitors feared him. His empire was built on decisions others couldn't make. Layoffs, closures, pension cuts. If profits rose, Evan approved it. If people suffered, he called it business. But there was one thing he could never control: his heart. Born with a defective valve, Evan lived with a strange rhythm. Tick, tick, pause. Doctors offered surgery. Evan always refused. He trusted money. He trusted numbers. He trusted himself. What he didn't know was that something else had started counting. The layoffs began a week before Christmas. 3,000 employees lost their jobs before sunset. That night, Evan sat alone in his office overlooking the city. While reviewing reports, he heard it, tick. A faint sound behind him. He looked around. Nothing. Then it came again. Tick. Old pipes, he thought. Old ventilation, nothing more. But when he left the building, the sound followed. Tick, tick, pause. Exactly like his heart. Months passed. Pensions were slashed. Environmental reports disappeared. Communities suffered while profits soared. And with every decision, the ticking grew louder, first in the walls, then in elevators, then in his own home. In the silence before sleep, tick, tick, pause. The sound never changed. The rhythm never stopped. And for the first time in years, Evan felt afraid. The phone rang at 3 a.m. Evan answered. Only breathing greeted him. Slow, patient, waiting. Then a voice spoke. Not one voice. Many, layered together. Men, women, young, old.
Time to collect!
The line went dead. No number, no explanation. Yet something about those voices felt familiar. They sounded like every person he'd left behind. The following week, the world stopped making sense. The office building felt alive. Walls seemed to pulse beneath fluorescent lights. Hallways felt longer. Shadows lingered where they shouldn't. And the ticking had changed. It no longer sounded mechanical. It sounded organic, like a heartbeat, hidden inside the tower itself. Evan asked employees if they heard it. They didn't. Security heard nothing. Maintenance found nothing. Only Evan could hear it. Only Evan could feel it. And every day the heartbeat grew stronger. Late one evening, Evan remained alone in the office. The city glittered 40 stories below. Then he heard footsteps, heavy, measured, perfectly synchronized with the ticking. Thump, tick, thump, tick. Something stopped outside his office door. The handle slowly turned. The door opened, and Evan saw it, a massive human heart, towering, pulsing, walking on arteries twisted into legs. Each beat shook the floor. Each pulse painted the room red. Then thousands of voices spoke as one. We have come to collect. Evan was trapped. He had nowhere to go. As the heart grew closer, his own ticking heart grew louder as well. The heart advanced at a steady pace, leaving bloody prints in its path. The lights flickered, and the heartbeats rattled the building. Evan fell to his knees. For the first time in his life, he begged, "I can fix it. I can make it right," the voices answered together. No. Pain surged through his chest. His heartbeat faltered. Tick, pause, tick. The heart spoke. You broke their hearts. You stole futures. You cared more about profit at the cost of your heart, and now the debt is due. The final heartbeat echoed through the office. then silence. The next morning, security found Evan Crane dead at his desk. Doctors discovered something impossible. His defective heart valve had been perfectly repaired, healthier than it had ever been. Yet somehow, his heart had simply stopped. And deep within the building's ventilation system, a faint sound remained. Tick, pause, tick, pause, forever. Time, my darlings, is the ultimate currency. We spend it, save it, waste it, steal it. But unlike money, time always demands payment in full. Evan Crane learned that a life built on borrowed time eventually faces foreclosure, that hearts remember every beat stolen from others, that some debts are collected not by banks but by the universe itself. Before you sleep tonight, my faithful listeners, check your pulse. Feel that steady rhythm. Remember that every heartbeat is a gift, not a right, and treat others' time as precious as your own.